Welcome, adventurers, back to Scholars and Skeletons. Getting into episode 33 now. We're back on track with how we're doing our podcasting things, hopefully. So make sure you look out every Tuesday, at least for our actual podcast, our audio one. For some reason, YouTube hates us. So it's going to take a couple longer. No, it's supposed to be Tuesday.
No, today's Friday.
Switch to Wednesdays.
No, it'll come out at some point.
If it's
from
not
Tuesday to Thursday. So look out for these episodes. If you're not all caught up, and this is the first one you're watching, welcome. We did a recap episode just a little bit ago, and then you can catch up from there if you would like to know a little bit of the story. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right into our episode now with the players around your table. I am your DM Logan, and with me is
Seth. I play Havok. Goblin Sorcerer, Chaotic Neutral, and I solved the first piece of the puzzle.
My name's Ryan. I play Grimlick Hilburn.
This is not
Cleric.
No. I don't even want to. I am Ryan, and I play Grimlick.
Oh, that must be. I'm Austin, and I play Helm.
No, you're Austin playing Ryan, who's playing Grimlick.
That's playing the DM, which is Logan, who's playing.
So what happened last week?
Last week, actually, that's a great question. Why don't one of you guys let us know what happened?
You're supposed to touch your nose.
Yeah, but you
You're the last
so
one.
you have to explain.
I feel like Austin always does it though.
That's okay.
I do always do
Because
it.
he gets paid more.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I get paid. All right. So we're
I get paid.
figuring out how to fly a ship. Havok almost killed us and steered us to the wrong direction.
Yes.
Milo took it over and was our savior. And we made it to the swamp. Looked around a lot. Couldn't find anything. There's nothing there. Found a castle. We found a fountain. That was kind of weird. He looked for coins and found a bronze thingy, copper. We found a castle. We went in the castle, and there's some dead king up on a throne, and he had stuff missing in his chair, and something missing in his crown. And Havok found out it's a thing he's been carrying around since episode 3.
No, it was early.
Since episode 3, and he put it in the crown, and it fit. And we discovered that the mind flayers have already been here. Which, now that I think about it, it's probably why there's no one else in the city.
Maybe.
That's just what you Austin deduced.
Maybe the zombies are.
That is
the
what
get
I
confused.
Austin deduce.
Maybe they only come out at night.
I'm not, as much as I think
That's a good guess.
can't deduce as Ryan.
Maybe they're nocturnal.
Yes, that got very confusing. So let me set the scene for you. There is a crown on top of the king's head, and they noticed that something was missing in the middle of it. And Havok pulled out a little green gem that you've had on you for a while now, and it seemed to slot right into place. While you're looking around, you see behind the throne, actually, sort of catty-cornered back towards the right edge of the castle, you see a hallway kind of leading down. It's too dark to see anything past that. And then turning around, looking towards the grand hall, right off to the right side, if you're looking down the throne, you see another hallway leading that way.
Alright, so I say we take turns and we all go together down these hallways.
You have a pet.
Like you got a bug in your beard.
Is that a bug?
Yeah, it's a moth. Kill
Holy
it.
moly. No, I'm not going to kill it.
Kill it.
Why?
Kill
It's
the
gonna
fire.
start flying around.
He's fine.
Okay, me and Grimlick,
Anyways,
we're gonna skip
We should
down
all
hand
we
in
should all
hand.
go together and
to,
go to each of these rooms all together.
Alright, so me and Havok and
You
No,
and-
together.
you and Milo. Let's
Last
go.
time we split up, I lost you.
Me and Grimlick skip down the hall behind the throne.
Yeah.
Hand in hand.
Bye.
It's okay, Helm. I'm here with you.
Yeah, you're right, Milo. I just hope we don't lose them.
Too
I
late.
hope not either. As you guys start walking off, you and Milo start walking off towards the other hallway. But we're gonna cut over to our other two characters, Havok and Grimlick. You're walking down the hallway, you're skipping down the hallway. Excuse me. And you see what looks like torches along the wall, but they're not lit at all. So the only light that you have is the dirty, grimy light shining in through the small slits of windows that go across these hallways. You don't see any of the doors until you get to the very end, where there's one straight ahead, and there's one on your left and one on your right. Both come to an end, so all the doors are close to each other.
I go to the left one.
Okay.
Yeah, I go to the middle one.
Okay. So,
Why
all
are you
right,
guys laughing?
because this is not the second time that we've had to do this.
It's not.
It's not.
Okay.
I go to the left one.
Okay, so you open up the next door, or to the door to your left, and as you open it, it kind of starts to creak open. Same kind of screech that it had with the rust in the first
I kick
grand
it
door.
open.
Okay, you kick it open, and as you kick it open, the rust of the hinges kind of snaps. So the top one's off its hinges while it's still hanging on, so the door's kind of slanted. And you walk into the room. It's kind of too dark to see around in too much detail.
I cast dancing lights.
Okay.
I rolled for you.
Oh, well, I don't care.
Your roll wasn't good enough.
I guess not.
I get a long beard of feathers.
Okay. So as
Wait,
you
really?
Yeah.
as
it just
you
doubles 'cause I
walk
got
into
one.
this room, you light your dancing lights.
You got that last time before we started over.
Does it matter?
No, I'm saying like a couple episodes ago I had the feather beard.
Oh, you haven't lost it yet?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't
so
sneezed.
Does it grows?
No, it doesn't grow. It,
Oh,
it
okay.
just appears on your face and doesn't go away until you sneeze.
Okay.
Yeah. So you walk into the room and you light your dancing lights, which I would assume them to be the dancing penis lights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So you light them up, and these dancing penises kind of just go around the room, and they light up the room around it. And you see an elegant king-size bed, the one that the kings would have, with the long wooden poles going up, with the cloth kind of hanging over top of it, with long drapes on the side. And then you see a wardrobe. It's a very tall, solid oak, elegant, wooden carved wardrobe, and then a full-body mirror kind of on hinges that you can kind of tilt to have a certain angle to it, along with a stained glass window kind of towards the back of the room.
I break the mirror.
You break the mirror? Okay.
I unmake the bed.
Okay.
I steal the pillow.
Okay. You shove the pillow in your bag.
Can I do an investigation check to see what's in here?
What's in the
There's
pillow?
Like no, in the room. If anything looks out of ordinary.
Yeah, you just want to look around the room quick
Yeah.
to see if there's anything out of... Okay, yeah, go for it.
It's a natural one.
Okay, taking a quick glance around the room, you don't see anything. That would be strange. You do take a look at the bed, and you're like, wait a minute. This bed was made when I got on it.
I take the pillow and I walk out the room.
Okay, so as you're looking through the room, we're going to cut over to Grimlick. Grimlick, you open up the middle door in the hallway, and you walk in.
Yeah, I do.
With the same kind of gloomy light as you walk in, with nothing but the dirty, muddy windows giving you whatever light that they can grab from the outside, pulling it into the room. You enter into a very large library.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do in here?
Does anything look strange?
What are you...
Either out of the ordinary, like something that wouldn't be in a old, not used library. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll investigation.
6.
Okay. Taking a quick glance around, you're walking through the middle of this library, and you notice on some of the tables there's these decaying bodies that have their kind of face down in the books that they have on the table. They look like they were once wearing scholarly clothing, but due to time, it's kind of decaying away.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else you want to do in the room?
I don't know. I'll take some of the books. Just take
You're just
them.
gonna pull out some of the books out of the shelf?
Yeah, put them in. Take them with me.
Okay. All right. So you just grab a couple of the books. So you're just throwing them in your bag.
Yeah,
You're
I don't
not-
really care what they are. I'm just gonna
Okay. So
take
you're just
them.
grabbing a couple
Yeah.
books and you throw them into your bag.
Yeah.
And then are you leaving the room, or are you gonna do something else?
I'll leave.
Okay. All right. So you walk out of the room and meet Havok in the middle, in between in the hallway.
You find a piece.
No. How about you?
I found a pillow.
Okay.
All right. After that
there's
exciting
one more.
After that exciting meetup, we're gonna cut over to Milo
Aw.
and Helm.
Just
Wait, we got a third door.
You do have a third door. We're
What's
gonna leave that a
behind
mystery.
door number 3?
So we come to Milo and Helm walking down this, once again, dark hallway with nothing but the light from the window.
Hand in hand.
And you come, it's a very short hallway and ends abruptly with a ladder
Going up or down?
going up.
Milo, you first.
Well, I mean, you're the brave knight. I think you should go first.
I was thinking if you fall, I'd catch you.
But please, beauty before age?
Okay. Helm travels the ladder.
All right, so he follows behind you just a couple pegs down. You come to the top, the same light shining in, a window here and there, stained glass window towards the very top of the roof. It ends with the stone ceiling kind of crumbling apart here and there. You can kind of see inside just a little bit, not enough to make out details or anything, but you see a wooden trap door kind of thing.
Up at the top of the ladder?
At the very top.
Okay. So I open it up.
Okay.
Or
So you open it up, you swing it down, it swings outwards, and then it's kind of just dangling
up
there.
into the room?
No, it
above us?
drops
down.
Yeah.
Okay. So I climb up, and then I help Milo, survey the room, make sure there's no, bad guys right on us.
Okay, no, you don't see anything.
Okay, and I help
Any
Milo,
immediate danger.
I help Milo out of the hole.
Okay, so you pull Milo out, or up into what is an attic. So looking around, you can kind of presume that this is one of the spires at the top of the castle. It comes to a very quick slant towards a very point in the middle of the room that kind of leads up. There's not very many windows in here at all. Maybe you have a few squares here and there just to let in a little bit of light, but you can't see too much.
Milo, you got a light?
And he throws down his bag and he looks through and he's like, I only have this, and he pulls out a book of matches.
Hey, producer. Do I have torches in Explorer pack? I'm like, I take out a torch.
That's
I'm
a
like,
yes.
Here, light my torch, please.
Oh, perfect. I thought you didn't have anything. And he takes out one of the tacks and he lights it and sets it on fire.
Okay. So, with my illuminating device, I look around the room.
Yeah. So you take a quick glance around the room and you see some bookshelves here and there with books that have fallen off, opened up on the floor, decaying away, bugs living inside of some of these books, because no one seemed to have touched any of them in quite a while. But the thing that stands out to you are 3 chests on one of the roundest ends of this attic spire. And you see little plaques on each of them.
All right, I go up and look at the plaques.
Okay, on each of the plaques you see a number written on them.
How tall are the plaques?
They're like in the middle of the chest, so to you they're like shin high.
Milo, what do those say?
And he lights a match, kind of gets closer to it, and he's like, well, this one says 10 pounds, and this other one, the one in the middle, says 40 pounds, and then the one next to it, it says 100 pounds. What do you think that means?
Might be the amount of pressure. I don't know if Home would. I don't know. I just know I weigh more than all of those. Can I see like a lock or?
There's no lock on it. There's a latch that kind of just closes the chest to begin with, but there's no lock on it.
I try to pop the latch to the 100 pounds.
Yeah, it pops open.
And I open it.
Okay, it's empty.
Does it bite me?
No.
Okay.
Why would you think that?
Just making sure. Helm doesn't think that. Austin's wondering.
No, you pop it open, it's an empty chest.
I open all of them.
Okay. You open all of them, they're all empty.
What was it? 10?
10, 40, and 100.
10, 40, and 100. They're all the same size?
They're all the same size.
I don't have any way to even weigh something to put the correct weights in there. Can I do an investigation check around the room?
Yeah, go for it.
17.
Okay. You take a quick glance around the room and you see a kind of like crumbled parts, pieces of like miscellaneous armor laying around the room. Like I said, there's a bunch of those bookcases with books scattered across it. And you see a little desk that seems to have been studied at some point that has ink, quill, a chair you see sitting there, and then atop of the desk you see a small leather bag.
I checked the leather bag.
Okay, you walk over, you open it up, and it seems
Does it
to
bite
just
me?
be the bag.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the mimic. No, but you open up the small leather bag and you see this black powder.
Snort it.
Milo, I can't really see what's in here. Can you bring a match? I'm just kidding.
Nope,
Yeah,
he
of
said-
course.
Milo, do you have any way to weigh or measure how much something is?
I mean, no, not
On you?
on me. I don't keep that kind of stuff on me.
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I can see if I can I can get an approximate, but nowhere close to what the actual thing would be.
How many books do you think is 5 pounds?
That's
Was
a
it
great
10?
question.
10.
10.
10 pounds.
Well, it depends on the size, the amount of pages, what the binding's actually
This
made out
one,
of.
I throw one at him.
It hits him in the face. He's not able to catch it. And he kind of adjusts his glasses and picks it up, and he's like, well, this is a hefty book. I'd say this is about 2 pounds.
Okay. I pick up 5.
A 5-pound book.
I was going to say 5 more.
Oh, okay.
I pick up a handful more.
Okay, so
And I
you grab
hand
a
it to
bunch,
him.
and he's not able to carry all of them.
Oh, I bring them over to the first chest.
Okay, so you bring them over to the first chest.
I start putting them in the chest.
Okay. So as you start loading these books into the chest, you hear a ticking sound. As you place the first one in, you hear tick, 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 tick.
Milo, get back! When we start loading it,
Yeah, you put the first book down and you start to hear that. It's not like a constant. You put the book down, it ticks just a couple for a second or two, and it
okay.
stops.
How many?
all right, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna put, I don't know, 5 books in there.
All right. So you just get a guesstimate on the books, and you start just throwing books into there. And each book that hits, it ticks just a couple of more until you throw that 5th book in there, and the chest shuts, and the latch throws itself over.
I try to open it.
It does not open.
Let's do this to the other ones.
Okay, yeah. So you just grab a bunch of books and you start throwing them in. It does the exact same thing for 40 and 100 pounds.
100 pounds of books.
I put some armor in there.
Oh, you do? Okay. So you throw some of the
Heavier stuff.
miscellaneous chest pieces, things like that, into the chest you have in front of you, and each one shuts and locks after it hits the appropriate amount.
I think he dropped his sword in by accident.
I think so. Yeah. You accidentally dropped your elven sword in there. The final one clicks, shuts, and the latch throws over. And then all of the latches pop back up.
What's in there now?
Are you gonna look?
Yeah.
Okay. You open up the
bites you.
first chest. Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Zombies.
Oh god. Oh god. 7.
You notice as soon as you open up the first one, teeth aren't supposed to be there, and it lunges forward and grabs onto your arm, and it starts
What is
kind
it?
of like
Is that-
gnawing at it.
My left arm or my right arm?
I would imagine it'd be your right arm. That's what you
Okay.
have out first, your dominant one.
Cut
Clicking
the
open
arm. Cut the arm.
So this mimic is gonna go ahead and
I don't know what mimic is.
deal 6 damage.
It's basically a creature that disguises itself as things that travelers want, so that when we try to get it, it
Okay.
comes alive and its mouth becomes like the opening and it like.
Do you never play Dark Souls?
There and here and there.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna deal 6 damage to you.
Next season, I'll be a mimic.
You'll be a mimic?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just be a shapeshifter. Okay, and then the other 2 chests come to life. Go ahead and roll me initiative.
Oh, nice.
Not you guys.
18.
I get a strong sense.
Okay,
that
what'd you get?
Helm's in
Helm?
trouble, and I ignore it.
I got a 3.
Nice. 6.
I'm a little taken aback by the chest that suddenly bit my arm.
You should have just went with us.
I tried.
So, dude, I'm not using that
Scooby-Doo
dice
style.
anymore.
We gotta split up.
You run from each room and pop out of a different room. See, that's a natural 20. I should start using that one.
No, you shouldn't.
Takes
Milo.
52 damage.
Okay. So Milo sees that this mimic came to life and just grabbed onto your arm. And so he throws down his bag and pulls out just a little golf ball sized sphere that has like a light blue glow to it. And he throws it at the chest that's on your arm. And we'll go see if it hits. Another natural 20. So it hits, and the ball explodes on the side of this chest. And you
Does it
notice
hit
this
me?
frost. No. You notice this frost start to crawl up and just kind of cover the entire chest as it stops gnawing on you.
But my arm's still inside its
Your
mouth.
arm is still inside of it.
Okay.
So the first chest would have gone, but now it can't. The two other chests are going to go now, and they're both going to use their tongues to try to wrap around your other ligaments that you have. Does 17 hit your armor class? It does not. Okay. So they're going to whip out their tongues, and you're just barely going to dance and sidestep around their tongues. And now it's going to be your turn.
Okay. Is it just a chest? Doesn't have like legs or anything?
No, it does not have legs.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the frozen chest that's on my arm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start punching the other chest with the frozen chest.
Okay,
on my
you are
arm
going to
and
take some
arm.
damage. So a very minimum amount, but the teeth are still like wrapped around your arm.
That's fine.
Okay. All right.
It's pretty
So,
metal.
So I'm gonna like club the first one.
okay.
With the thing.
Okay, sounds good.
So that is a 22.
That's going to hit.
What damage die?
Just do a d6.
This is gonna take forever.
5 d6s.
7.
Okay. So
You're
you're
gonna
going
have another attack, so I'm gonna pound it again.
Just cut the arm off.
20 something. I don't know. And
Good
then,
math.
11 damage.
Okay, well the 20 is obviously going to hit.
They should both hit.
Oh, you
They were
doing
both over
a
20.
double?
It was
a double
yeah. I
attack?
have 2 attacks.
Oh, okay. And you're hitting the
I have an
same one
extra
or
attack.
no?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the so you did 7 damage and then
11.
11
So
damage.
18.
Okay, you put a good sized kind of like chunk in the top half of the chest, and there's just a hole sitting there, and you can see it's like back of the mouth, like where the tongue would be sitting, and all the saliva kind of sitting in its mouth.
All right, I ready my shield too.
And you kind of bring it up, and you notice the corner of the other one's kind of like busted in, like ice cracked into it, and it's showing exposed wood. And you are going to go ahead and take 2 points of damage with the mimic that's on your arm. All right, and then Milo's gonna go ahead and he's gonna pull out 2 more balls, like Pokemon trainer style, and he's gonna sidearm it to the other 2. And he's only gonna hit one of them. The one that you didn't hit is gonna freeze over, but the other one's gonna be fine.
Okay.
But the one on your arm is starting to, you can feel it start to like jitter its mouth on you.
Okay.
But it's not going to hurt you at all. So it's going to be the mimic's turn. So they're going to try to do something. The one that's frozen can't do anything. And then
There's 2 that are frozen now.
yeah. There's one that's thawed. The other one rolled a natural 20, so it's going to latch onto your leg, and it's going to deal double damage. 6 damage.
nice.
And then now you have a mimic on your leg.
So I'd actually imagine that I have a mimic on my leg.
You have a mimic on your leg, and you have a mimic on your arm.
Like its mouth is on my
Yes.
arm? Okay. Or on my leg.
That's probably really loud.
It is.
Okay, and I imagine I have, like, my shield is on, but I imagine I have the torch in my shield hand. Because I moved it
So
when
like,
I was messing with the
your
chest.
shield is latched onto your one arm, but you're still holding the torch.
Yeah.
With the other. Okay. Yeah.
And then my hands on the thing. But the dude's on my leg.
Yes.
Okay. I guess
It might not change the levels, but there's going to be a buzzing in the background.
I'm going to turn the torch in my hand. I'm gonna stick it into the open mouth of the one, and
Okay.
I'm gonna also try to pull my hand out at the same time.
Okay. I'm going to say that's kind of like an...
I have 2 attacks.
Yeah, that's going to be more of... That's going to be an action, like just a normal action. Yeah, give me a...
Strength.
Yeah, I guess. I want to do something different, like survival, but...
11.
Okay, so you can't quite get the torch inside in between its teeth. Its teeth are too small for you to get, or too close together for you to get the torch in between it to pry it open. And you get the torch a little too close to your arm, and that's when you kind of pull away and stop.
Okay.
So that was your first act. Do you have anything
That
else
was my
you want
action.
to do? Yeah.
Do I get an attack still? Since I have extra attack?
I
I don't know if I can still
no,
attack
I
if I
think
use an
that's
action.
I think that's still in one action.
Okay.
One action, you can have 2 attacks.
Well, then that's my turn, I guess.
Alrighty, it's gonna go back to Milo, and Milo's gonna run up with the little dagger that he has and start stabbing at the one that he
the only
froze.
one he can reach.
Yeah, the only one he can really get to. That's gonna hit with an 18. Milo is on fire. He's only gonna deal 1 damage to it.
After he does that, Helm's like, Milo, you're doing a great job. But how about you start attacking the ones that aren't incapacitated?
I'm just trying to help, and he starts
The
like.
one on my leg, Milo. The one on my leg.
That's the one he stabbed.
Oh, that one's not frozen. You said the one he's frozen.
Oh, okay. So yeah. I forgot.
So he attacked the one I already hit.
Yes. Yeah, the one that. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I don't say that.
But Skeeters bit me on the leg.
Yeah.
This is on the arm.
Words are like toothpaste. You
This
can't
is
take
on
them back.
the leg. This is on the floor.
Words are like toothpaste. When you squirt them out, you can't put them back.
What?
When you squirt out your words.
Wisdom with Ryan.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to squirt out my words.
Well, then don't.
Okay, it's going to be the mimic's turns. So the one on your arm is going to fully de-thaw out, and it's going to be able to make its attack, and the one that's on your leg is going to be able to continue kind of biting you and deal the damage. He's going to have advantage. Okay, so the one on your arm is going to deal damage.
I'm gonna be upset.
Wait, what's your armor class? I have an
18.
18 and a 19.
They both have.
Okay, so those both have.
I'm gonna be upset if you don't come out of this battle with like one hand.
Okay, you're going to take 10 points of damage
Okay.
from them gnawing on you.
At least you got Milo to help you.
And now it's going to be your turn.
Alright, well. Getting pretty pissed right now. They're still like latched onto me.
Yep.
Okay. And Milo's not doing shit.
He's trying. He thinks he's doing something. He doesn't know he did 1 point of damage to it.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna unsheath. Oh, I have to drop the torch. So the one on my leg has a hole in the top.
Yes.
I'm gonna stick the torch in the hole.
Oh, I had this backwards. This is the leg. This is the arm. All right, what are you doing?
I'm putting the torch against the mimic on my leg.
Okay. All right. So you set the torch down and you notice that it starts like you can feel its vocal cords or what you think might be vocal cords and its tongue start like slapping your leg as you can feel it start to scream and the top of it lights inside of the mouth and then it kind of just like fizzles off and the chest closes
Okay.
and it stops moving.
And then, do I need to action surge if I want to do anything else?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna action surge in order to also put the torch against the one on my arm.
Okay. So you put it. How do you want to do this? Are you just putting it on top, or are you gonna shove it in the
I'm
mouth?
putting it
or...
underneath of it.
Okay. All right. So because Helm is a genius, he knows that heat rises, so he sets the torch underneath of it, and it starts to.
I see flame go up.
Okay. It starts. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. It starts to heat up the bottom of the mimic, and it starts to screech off as it jumps off your arm, but it's still moving.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. The other 2 mimics that are around are going to make their attacks on you. The one knows better and tries not to, and tries to whip you with its tongue, and the other sees the other one and tries to do the same, but they're too concerned about the fire that you're holding in your arm or in your hands, and they both miss.
Okay.
So it's going to be your turn again.
Oh, sweet. Milo's not doing anything?
No, Milo's not going to do
Alright,
it.
I'm going to attempt to take my sword and just shove it down the top of the one nearest me.
Okay.
The one that was on my arm.
It breaks your soul.
13.
Okay, that will hit.
Oh, yes. All right, sweet. So my Elven does D10.
Ooh.
So that's 9.
Okay, which one's this one too?
The one that was on my arm.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my second attack as I'm going to keep my sword on the top of it to kind of keep it in place. And I'm going to take the fire and I'm going to put it up against it.
Okay. All right. So it starts screaming and starts moving as it starts to jitter. It kind of, you can hear your sword start like chipping away at the wood on top of it. So you can go ahead and roll me another damage die for your sword.
14.
Okay. As it starts to jitter too much as your elven sword pierces through it. And you can feel your sword hit the bottom of the chest, and it stops moving.
Okay, cool. Fuck these mimics.
Alright, it's the other mimic's turn. It has nothing else to do but to try to attack you to avenge his brothers that he's lost in this battle. But he is terrified, and if he could piss his pants, he would, but he misses.
Okay.
So that's going to be your turn again.
I'm leaving my sword in the one that I just killed.
Oh, God.
I'm going up to the other one. I'm going to attempt to rip it from its hinges.
What is it, King Kong style?
Yeah,
with the
King Kong with
dinosaur?
the dinosaur.
Okay, yeah.
If he fails, it bites his fingers off.
That's fine.
21.
Yeah, that's not a fail. Okay. All right, so you use your strength as you go ahead and let me... Show me what this looks like. Like, tell me what this looks like.
So I
Paint
go
me a
up.
word image.
I'm over top of it as I notice that it's like cowering in fear, and I pick it up.
Ruthlessly pull it up.
I pick it up and I put my finger in between its mouth and I just rip it apart and then just keep pulling until it comes apart in 2 pieces.
All right, as soon as
Then
it
I drop
pulls
it.
apart in 2 pieces, all the mimics start to like fade away. As you notice, the pressure pads that these mimics were once standing on all fall in, and then behind the middle chest, there's a slot in the wall that slides down, just big enough to hold a
Horde of zombies.
circle piece with an image of a
Zombie
skull where it's a zombie head on half the skull and a skeleton on the other.
Alright, I go try to pick it up.
All right, so you're able to grab it out of the hole that it was in. I think that's the missing piece that we needed.
I think so too. I put it in my bag and like I have like blood running down my
Yeah.
sword arm.
That's
It's
badass.
dripping. And I like take off my sword, which is now in the ground, and I just sheath it.
Okay.
I'm like, let's go find the others.
You think they found the last piece?
Unless they got caught a bunch of mimics too, and they killed them. I don't think that would have happened though. Let's
I hope
go.
not. Okay. So as you guys start heading down the ladder again, we're going to cut back over to our other adventures, Grimlick and Havok.
Yeah.
So when we left you, you had one door left.
And we open it.
Okay. You open up the door and you notice it just seems to be a study. A couple person studies. It seems to have a desk with like a leather mat laid out with some journals that were once being written on. One of them has a scholar that looks to be deceased, laying face down on one of the books with a quill in his hand, with candles at each of the tables, all of which have gone out. But when you open this room, or into this room, it's completely dark. There are no windows here.
Okay. Well, Havok,
I shut the door.
when we're in it.
No. Yes, we were both inside. Shut the door.
You're both in and you shut it? Okay, it's completely pitch dark. Pitch black.
But can we see
Good
anything?
thing we got dark vision.
Can we see anything or no?
Lights.
You can see some outlines,
He has
but you
dancing
can't.
lights.
You didn't cast it in
I'm
here.
not casting because we got dark vision. We're fine.
You can only see the lines.
I'm having a hard time seeing in here. Do you think you can maybe help me out?
How'd you see in the other room?
I don't know.
There were some lights.
I
There were
cast
some windows.
dancing lights.
Okay, so the penis lights once again dance
this
out of your
time-
hand. Oh, okay.
They're gonna be like sandwiches. Like they're gonna be like dancing lights, but they're gonna like shape and sandwiches.
I'm pretty hungry.
Havok is hungry, and yeah, I am hungry.
Okay, so these sandwiches. What kind?
Hot dogs.
Hot dog sandwiches.
You
hot dogs
just
are
started.
sandwiches.
Oh my
Let us know
god!
in the comments whether you think the hot dog's a sandwich or not.
It is a sandwich.
How?
Meat
Okay.
in between two buns.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's one bun.
Not if you rip it off
Not
into
split
two
all the way
buns.
through.
Yeah.
Well, then you turn it into a sandwich. But 90%
Some
of people
burgers
don't eat
aren't
hot
cut
dogs
up all
that way.
the. Are like.
I always try to
buns aren't
open the hot
sliced.
dog buns and then just rip it
Anyway,
in half
yes,
anyway.
my hot dog
Okay.
dancing
Eat a
lights.
sandwich?
Okay, so
Yeah.
hot
dog's
dogs.
probably a sandwich.
Hot dogs come dancing out of Havok's palms of his hands. as
So they
he
still
starts-
look like penises.
Let's, yes, they have a similar shape as they start dancing around the room, lighting it up and giving you that those defined shapes that I described to you before. The only difference is when you have you guys stepped into the room?
Yeah, we
Yes.
closed the door. Remember?
Okay, off on your right and your left, you see another set of bookcases.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one and roll for investigation to see if anything seems weird.
I'm gonna do that too, but also
5. I was on 18, man.
my wild magic was maximize the damage of your next damage spell you cast within the next minute.
Okay,
And then my investigation, no.
it was just a no.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
all right,
0.
all right. Well, looking around, you guys don't notice anything that might be out of place.
Okay, Well, can I go look through the guy's desk?
Yeah. So you open it up and you find one drawer is just full of some extra oils and things like that. And the one with the I'm guessing you're looking at the one with the one guy that's already
Yes.
sitting in the chair. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you open up the larger drawer on the bottom, and you pull that one out and you see just one singular book slide forward and hit the front of the drawer when you jerk it open.
What book is it?
You don't remember or ever seeing this book. It's just a scholar's way to life. But go ahead and give me a perception check.
What is my perception?
I'm gonna knock the dude off his like.
11.
All right, so as you're doing that, Havok pushes the scholar out of his chair. And
Naturally.
you kind of are just, looking at the book. You don't see anything really stand out until you go to set it back down, and you see a slight trim of gold on the S, on the spine of the book,
Just a trim of gold on the S?
just on the S.
That's weird.
Just like on the S.
Yeah, on the spine of the book.
So the S is gold and everything else. Is
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Havok. This S is gold and it piqued my interest.
We should burn it.
What do you make of it?
Havok's like, what's an S?
So are there more books in here?
Not in the drawer. No.
In the room?
Yes. Yeah, on the bookshelf.
Do I see any more books with this gold trim just from a quick glance?
Yeah, since you're taking a look and you know what you're looking for, you notice a lot more books on the bookshelf stand out to you to have a similar thing. From one bookshelf to the other, you see books that on just the spine. I didn't come up with names for all of these books, so
That's
don't
fine.
ask.
I would like to know.
They are the golden trimmed letters are B N.
Shit, I gotta write this.
Yeah,
Go for it.
are
You
B
taking notes?
N.
You nerd.
Dude, don't talk when he's talking. Come on. Okay, go.
BNK,
Yeah.
2 A's,
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna write 2.
two Z's,
Oh my gosh. Okay.
a Y,
Okay.
an S.
A different S?
Did I already say an S?
Well,
Well,
the first
he
one
has
has
an
an
S.
S
Oh yeah, no, sorry. The S that you have in your hand's the only
Typical.
Okay.
one. What is that? 4 Z's.
You already said 2 Z's, so that's
Oh, did I? I can't read my own
so
handwriting.
6 Z's.
Wait,
Four
no.
Z's.
What is that?
I like
Oh,
to,
that's a com. Okay, that's 4 I's. Sorry,
so 2 Z's, 4 I's,
and then 1 C.
4 and 1 C. I like to buy a vowel.
Not to buy a vowel.
Well, what are we supposed to do with this?
Jesus Christ.
And then there's 1 slot on the book shelf that's
How many words can fit
missing.
in that book slot?
When you say slot, you mean like like
All the
shelf?
books are pushed together, except for 1 row of them. The books aren't pushed together. It's just wide enough to fit 1 book.
Okay. Well, this is very strange, and I don't know what to make of this.
How many words?
1.
1 word.
It's one word.
It's 1 word.
Wait, this is a word?
It's 1 word.
Dude, there's no way.
We're gonna have to hard cut this. So we're gonna be sitting here for a
How
while.
about you give an intelligence roll?
Will that help me?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
But it's the characters figuring it out, not Ryan and Seth.
I put
Yeah,
the,
but they don't
It only
know
f-
any
like,
clues
the whole
to
shelf-
what this might be.
the whole shelf only fits 1 book, or they fit all of them.
The bookshelves are holding all of the books. I'm just saying that the books are all stacked in such a way and pushed together.
But you can push one and slide
Yeah,
them. So
yeah. Well, yeah. Well, you don't need to. You don't need to slide them, but
Puzzle
I'm just
one,
saying
yeah.
that one can fit.
the
into.
S can go in. Okay. I put the S in just without the bookcases.
You let him do
Yeah.
that. You're the one holding it. Okay, so you slide it in and you hear it click, but nothing happens.
All right, the S is correct.
Try moving it.
I try moving it.
What do you mean by moving it?
Like taking it out.
Okay, you can't pull it back out, but when you do it, kind of angle it, it clicks down.
Okay.
Well, this is good. That means...
What spot is that S in the word?
It doesn't seem to be next to any of the other letters at all.
So does the S not go with the word?
You were unsure, I guess.
I roll
Wait.
for sure.
So I'm a little confused.
Yeah.
Can we see, like, places where these books should go?
I will tell you, it doesn't seem like you're supposed to move these books around. It doesn't seem like these books are meant to be moved into different spots.
Just pulled, so by letter by letter.
I have no idea.
Like,
what
you know
that
how you
means.
pulled the S? So that's the first letter.
Yeah.
Now we have to pull down what the next letters are for it to work, I think.
Oh, so the books are already there.
Yes.
The S was just
sorry,
not.
if you didn't understand
The
that.
S was
Okay,
not in
yeah.
place. We put the S and it
All
clicked.
the books are in the shelf except for the one S. You
So it
slid that
starts-
into place. and
It starts with a nice crisp S.
Okay, then I'll pull the I next.
You're gonna pull the I.
Yep.
Let me find the word that I used.
The word is hot dogs, not a sandwich.
Okay. The I clicks down.
Okay, so we got an I. Okay, I'm gonna pull
No.
the
No.
N.
No.
You pull the N.
Yeah.
It clicks down, and then all of the books click back
So I
into
pull
place.
S and I back down.
Okay, so the 2 letters click.
Go C.
It happens again.
Pull S, I, and K.
The K clicks down.
Okay, and then I pull
Is this some like Latin word or something?
probably some stupid shit like that.
Or is
I
this a
pull
real
another
word?
I.
All the books click back.
S-I-K-A.
A clicks.
Dude, I'm fucking good.
Now what?
There's so many moths in here.
I pull down N.
Oh wait, I lost track. You said
S-I-K-A-N.
You pull the N and all the books click back.
S-I-K-A-Y.
All the books click back.
S-I-K-A-C.
All the books click back.
Alright, you pick a letter.
B.
B. All the books click back.
What? What did we not say? I.
Sikaa.
Ska.
S-I-K-A-Z.
Nope.
I. That's the only one that's left.
Nope. I must have missed a letter then.
Oh wait, Y.
We
I don't
already
think
did
said-
Y.
We already said Y.
S-I-K-A-N.
We have B N Z Y C and an I.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wrote B. It's supposed to be D. My bad. So if you pulled the D and the D clicks. So S-I-K-A-D.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Wow.
Okay. Cicada. Okay. I pull an A.
All right, it clicks, and then the bookshelf that you're moving the books around on the one to the left. The books in the middle of the shelf slide over, and then you see the cone-shaped piece in the middle of the bookshelf.
Oh. Wait, like the piece of...
The throne.
Oh, okay.
We
yeah.
leave it. We walk away.
See, if I knew that's how we spelled the place, then maybe I would have known. But I thought it was like the bug cicada. So. Yeah.
I spelled it with an E.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take it. Unless Havok grabs it before me.
We high five.
We high five.
We just
we
saw-
jump midair, freeze frame, high five.
And that's
To
where
be
we end it.
continued.
Okay, so you're gonna grab the piece?
Good
Yeah.
job, Grimlick.
Okay.
We did this.
Yes.
All right, so you grab the piece and you meet back in the middle towards the throne, and that's where you see Helm and Milo walking out.
Putting the stuff.
Oh, you're already adjusting
Yeah.
it? Okay, so you walk it towards the middle and you see Helm adjusting something on the throne.
Okay.
It's like covered in blood.
Okay.
You just let the blood drip down onto the stone. Okay. So,
Yeah, I'll put ours in the throne.
so you slide it on top of
Can you
the...
reach it?
Yeah, of course.
If not, Havok will probably help him or do
I'll
it.
climb on top of the crown.
Okay, you're just gonna climb on top of it.
We had to kill a lot of monsters to get this piece.
And
Yeah.
solve a book puzzle.
Me too.
I see you got a scratch there.
I like whip my hand to the side and like spray out blood onto the ground.
We killed so
I'm
many
like-
zombies, we leveled up.
You found zombies? All I found these treasure chests that came to life and started biting me.
They were machine zombies. Looked like something what's his name would make.
You guys look like you came through unscathed. That's good.
Yeah,
it's too-
not a
we're-
single hit.
Wow, you guys are good.
All right, yeah. So we get the piece in.
Okay, so you slot all of the last two pieces in. The gem, the first piece that you put in, the stone circle that you slot onto the side of the throne, and then the final cone piece that you slot into the top of the throne. And as soon as you do that, you hear something click on the throne.
Okay. Like the guy, he snaps his fingers.
No, you
I
just hear a
poke
kind
his
of
eyes.
mechanical click.
I look around the back side of the throne.
Okay, you don't see anything around the
I
back.
poke his eye sockets.
You don't do anything, but when you do poke in, you see a couple cockroaches start climbing on your fingers.
I guess I'll
Yeah,
try to
kinda
grab.
figured.
I'll try to grab the leather thing now.
Okay, so as you go to grab the map,
The other
you,
hand punches you in the face.
you tug it forward, and the arm slides forward, and its grasp opens up, and it reveals to you a small green leathered map, and you can clearly notice the picture of a bident, kind of splayed across.
I grab the crown.
You grab the crown? Okay, you can't grab the crown.
Come on. I just
Dude,
want
that
to
looks
wear
like-
crown.
That looks like the sea staff.
I was thinking the same thing.
But
Well,
we didn't find a dagger.
That's a 4.
that's because we don't have the map yet.
I thought we came here
Unless-
because of the dagger.
We already have the dagger.
No, that dagger has
No,
a
we
name.
smelt it, remember?
Does it have a name?
Yeah.
Volt
It's a
dagger.
Volt dagger.
Oh. So that's what we know it as.
But we smelt it. It didn't-
Did we?
Yeah, it wasn't rotten.
I did. And then you yelled at me because
Oh,
I
I
was
thought-
joking.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys
I don't
pull
know,
open the map and you see the next artifact that you assume to acquire, you hear the doors that you walked
Oh,
into
no.
screech shut.
Wait, from the entrance door?
Yeah, from the
Okay.
grand hall towards the end. You hear
I
it
spin
screech shut.
I
You s-
jump out the windows and run away.
As you turn around, you see a tall figure start walking towards you. You can hear
Does he look
heavy.
like a squid?
No.
Guys,
You
don't
can
freak
hear
out.
you can hear heavy footsteps clank with metal, and you see it sheath a sword.
Unsheath the sword?
Stay
Sheath.
calm.
Like, put it away.
This is literally Dark Souls.
Stay calm.
He sheaths it and he walks up to the staircase, and you notice that this character is wearing a helmet. And in the gloomy light, what's up?
Does he smell?
You're too far away to
Does
tell.
it smell rotten?
Does he smell like fish?
You
smell like fish.
Does he smell like fish sticks?
the light coming from one of the several pane glass windows
I
shines
still have
in.
my torch.
Okay. Shines in, and this character pulls off. All right, so you're holding the torch, so it's like lighting everything around you. Okay. This helmet pulls it off, or the person pulls the helmet off, and is holding it off to its side with its same hand on the hilt of the sword.
It's hideous.
You do notice
It's
that
Kristoff.
it is a zombie,
Oh.
but it looks up towards Helm and it says, "And where do you think you're going with that, brother?" Brother.
With what?
Called
His
you
torch?
brother. And that's where we're gonna end the episode.
What? That's wild.
Hey, dude, if he's going after you, I don't care.
I really want to know what he thinks I have. He was holding the map.
No, you were holding that.
Uh-uh.
No, Grimlick.
The party was having what held them.
No, Grimlick held
All
that.
right, guys. Go ahead and if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you know whenever we post videos. Leave us a comment below. Let us know what you like, didn't like, what you want to see in the future. And if you don't already know, we are in all, at least as far as I know, podcasting sites.
Can you name
that's
those?
Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, and Podbean. And what about our Magic podcast?
Yeah, we actually started a Magic podcast a couple months ago. It's called Tapped Into Magic. If you're a fan of D&D, you might be a fan of Magic the Gathering.
We are.
So we went ahead and made a channel for it where Austin and I sit down and tell you all the professional tools and skills that we have earned over the years, but not really. We do some deck techs over there with an exciting battle video coming out here soon, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. So if you like that, go over there, sub there. We're also on some podcasting platforms because we do a regular podcast aside that's also on Spotify, iTunes, and Podbean. So go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell over there. But besides that, I think our adventures here are done for today.
Hot.
And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Peace.
Great art at a reasonable price can be hard to find, so we have you covered. Dungeons & Dragons themed art presented by Scholars and Skeletons can be found on Spreadshirt. Shop through multiple designs, with more soon to be added. Pick up your own original art piece on over 100 pieces of apparel and accessories, including shirts, aprons, phone cases, mugs, and hats at shop.spreadshirt.com/scholars and skeletons, no spaces, or click on the link in the description.